Hey guys, today I'm going to talk about the second place that I would love to review for you guys. My favorite place in the entire world, Hawaii. I want to go back so bad. I'm specifically going to be talking about Oahu, seeing as how that's the only island I've ever been on. So yeah, anyways, if you're looking to book a trip to Oahu and you don't really know what you want to do around there, keep on watching. Disclaimer, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I might not pronounce the places right, and I'm not pretending to be a Hawaii expert, seeing as how I've only been 3 times. When I have a best friend that, like, her family lives in Hawaii, and she basically lives in Hawaii and has been like a million times. So she might, hey Amber, you might laugh at me if I say these wrong, and I just want to say I'm not trying to be one of those experts. Like, I've seen some videos where they think they're experts and they're just saying the words totally wrong. So I'm just gonna come out and say it. Some of the things, some of those hikes and places in Hawaii, I don't know how to pronounce. They're just pretty. So like the last video, I'm gonna put in like videos and clips that I took in each of these places I'm gonna be talking about, so that you can kind of see where I'm talking about. And again, like, I really hope I don't mix up the pictures and videos. I'm gonna try my best to get everything right so nobody's coming for me. So anyway, let's get started. The places that I recommend going, and this is just personal preference, this is just my experiences. Everybody's experiences are different. Look at these hairs, by the way. Like, what is this? But everybody's experiences are different, so this is just what I loved doing. So if you trust my opinion, then check these places out. Places to eat. Oh my god, like, I really recommend Rami's Shrimp Hut. That's headed towards like North Shore. I remember I stopped there every time I went. It's so freaking good. Like, I don't even know how to describe how good that place is to me. I just am obsessed with shrimp. And this was a place my friend Amber and her family took me the first time I went to Hawaii, so it just stuck with me. So I went with them again the second time we went, and then I took my husband the third time I went, and each time I was just as impressed as the first time. So highly recommend Rami's Shrimp Hut. It's like this red little place on the side of the road. I love it. Another place I just remember eating, it's not really one that like stuck with me. I just don't remember what else I ate. But I do remember eating at the Yard House, and I'm pretty sure it was in like Waikiki, in like a downtown area or something, which I think they have like Cheesecake Factory and all this stuff around there too, as well as like stores that you can go check out. Like, I remember art galleries and like photography stores that were really cool to me, and they made me like really wish that I could move there and just sell my art and just live there. I just want to so bad. So that's a cool place to check out. It's just the downtown kind of area of Waikiki. I recommend also checking out the stores in North Shore. One of my favorite stores was the Clark Little Photography Gallery, and I've just been following him forever. I've been obsessed with Hawaii like forever. Seriously, ever since I was a little kid. I remember watching Lilo and Stitch with my family, and I was like asking them if we could go to Hawaii, and I remember they were saying we could, and I was so excited, and I was like, I'm going. Like, I'm going to Hawaii. I don't care what y'all say, I'm going. And I'm pretty sure they were just like saying it so I'd shut up. And I've been 3 times, so like, if I say I'm going somewhere, I'm going. So yeah, his gallery was really awesome to see because I've just been following him on Instagram for a long time, and that was just really cool. Some hikes that I wrote down. Hikes or just kind of walks and good views, I guess is what I'm gonna say, because some of them aren't really hikes. I guess there's hikes off of them. I don't really know. I kind of went to the same hikes each time, so I know that there's way more than what I'm about to say, but these are the ones that I did that I can recommend to you. The Pali Lookout, that was really pretty. Really windy, but you just see like, it's just a really good view. I'll try to find pictures. Me and Amber did a hike like kind of off of that lookout, spot, and that was so pretty. Like, we were just taking pictures and stuff, and on the way back we saw some boars, and it like, or no, one boar, and it like freaked me out. You see those everywhere, which is really weird because like over here in Alabama, you know, it's like deer and all this stuff, but to see a boar, I don't know, like kind of freaky. I recommend Cocoa Head Stairs if you want a challenge. Now let me just talk about these stairs for a minute. I cried on this hike. Now you're asking why are you recommending this if you cried? Because the view was so pretty and so worth it, and it was kind of fun and interesting. I really recommend the Pillbox hike. I love this view so much. It actually might be one of my favorite views. It's pretty difficult. I just remember like slipping a lot because there's like a lot of dirt. But I think they have like kind of ropes for like the rough spots. But I just remember the first year I went, I was in shape. I was in way better shape. Like I think I was still cheering, or maybe just finished. I don't know. Had a 6-pack. Like I was looking good. So that hike was so easy for me. The second year I went, I think it was like 2 years after the first time. That one was kind of hard for me, I'm not gonna lie, but I did it. And then when I went with my husband again, I think it was last year, it was pretty hard for me. But it was still so pretty and so worth it. The Diamond Head hike, I highly recommend that. I do remember there are stairs to that one too, and there's a spot where like Jacob literally almost passed out. I don't know why. I think we just didn't eat a lot that morning, but it was like a straight up stairway thing. And he almost passed out. But the view was so pretty and so worth it. You see like all of Waikiki basically, and it was just gorgeous. The Kaina Point, we actually just stumbled upon that one. Like we were going to North Shore, and I think we just missed a turn or something, and then we just like kept going, and I was like, well, I know the ocean's this way, so like let's just keep going to the ocean. And we ended up at this hike, and it was so beautiful. Again, I'll post pictures and videos, and I highly recommend finding that. I just map it. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't know how we found it, but I'm glad we did. And then the other hike we did was the Makapu'u Lighthouse. I hope I say that right. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering this. I'm so sorry. That hike was pretty easy. Really pretty view. Can't really get to the lighthouse because they have it kind of sectioned off, but I really wish I just did anyways, because why not? Obviously, you want to go check out Pearl Harbor when you're in Oahu. I do recommend if you're staying for say like a week or something, I would go to Pearl Harbor like one of the first few days and kind of get that out of the way. We were stupid, me and my husband, and we waited until our last day. We had like a night flight, and so we went through like before you go over to, what was that one? Before you go across the water into one of the little museum spots, I think it's the Arizona, I can't remember. Before you go over there, they like bring you into this like movie theater, and they show you this like, basically like a short film of Pearl Harbor, get you kind of ready to go over to the memorial area. And you take like a little boat over, and you like walk on a dock to like get in, and you can like look down and see where the ship is still like down there. Well, we got out of the movie and we were like getting ready to get on that boat to go over, and they informed us that the water was too wavy, and that dock that you're supposed to walk on to like get into the memorial site was it was just too rocky, I guess they said, for people to get on. They didn't really trust it, and so they said, oh, you know, you could just come back tomorrow and everything will be fine. And we were like, we can't come back tomorrow because we're leaving tonight. So I would just recommend going there one of the first few days in case something weird like that happens. I wasn't even thinking of that. Like obviously I've never been, I had no idea. I don't know. I didn't think, like I was like, I will risk it. I just want to go over there. I cried. Like as we were walking to the car, I cried because I really wanted to see that. So I would just plan that early and don't do that last minute. I don't know why we did that. I'm stupid. We also did I hope I say this right, the Kualoa Ranch movie tour. Would I recommend that? I kind of put this in the recommend because the view was gorgeous, and you get to see where, you know, all the famous movies are shot. Like you can just tell when you see a movie, you're like, oh, that's that ranch. Like you can just tell it's Hawaii, and I love it. There are so many movies, Jurassic Park. Mike and Dave need wedding dates, like all that kind of stuff where you see all the mountains in the background. That's that ranch. We went there for the movie tour, but they didn't really talk about the movies throughout that tour. They more so just kind of talked about, like, they showed us like basically stuff that grows in Hawaii. It was kind of like they showed us like the banana trees and things, which is kind of cool, but like I was like, dude, I want to see where Jurassic Park was filmed. I'm all about movies, so I was like, show me the movies. What are you doing? Then there's like a blowhole spot, and it's also like a beach cove is the name of it, I think, down. It's like a private looking beach. It's really cool. But I like watching the blowhole thing. That was pretty fun and really pretty. So those are seriously like my maybe top favorite places. I'm probably missing out on a ton of things. Oh, I was gonna mention we did a luau near Diamond Head for Jacob's birthday, and that was a lot of fun. I have clips of that too. Obviously, like when in Hawaii, you kind of need to do that kind of stuff. So we did, and that was a lot of fun. Okay, things I wouldn't recommend, and this is just again my personal preference. I would not recommend staying at Aston Waikiki Beach Hotel or Waikiki Hotel, because that's where I thought I was getting a good deal. And again, I just suck. I think I just suck at traveling, like at the planning, because I always think I'm getting a good deal or I'm trying to go cheaper, and I should just not try to do that, because I get hit with like the little, you need to read the fine print, and I didn't. So at this hotel, they charged $30 a day for amenities. And we were there, I think we were there like a week and a half. So $30 a day for a week and a half for amenities. And I was like, even if we're not going to be using the amenities, because I'm going to be hiking and all this stuff, I don't need these amenities. And they said, no, it's mandatory. The amenities included the Keurig, which was dirty as so I didn't even use it. I just stole all of their Hawaii coffee pods and took them home with me. So $30 for freaking X amount of Keurig pods. Thank you so much. Wow. It also included movies. But again, I'm like, I'm going to be out hiking and stuff. I'm not going to be just sitting in my room watching movies, so I don't need this fee. It also included the gym, which again, I'm going to be hiking and swimming and all that. That, like, nature is going to be my gym while I'm here. I don't need to spend $30 for freaking amenities that I'm not even going to use. Ah! Ugh! That's how I feel about that shit, because that pisses me off so bad that they just get you with that. And then on top of that, $30 a day for valet parking, where they would just park the car literally in like their, like near their building. I'm like, I could have done that. I don't need you to do that. I could have done that. So just think of all that money that extra money we had to spend. I don't recommend bringing your actual wedding rings to Hawaii. I would recommend getting one of those, like, you know, whatever the plastic rings or whatever the hell you can get on Amazon for like $5, because my husband was wearing his wedding ring, and the last day that we were there, he lost it in the ocean. So I had to buy him a new one. And his ring wasn't cheap. I was kind of dumb and got like a nice ring for him. So I would just recommend obviously getting those like Amazon rings, leaving your stuff at home. And then I'm going to just throw this back in with the do not recommend. I don't recommend the Cocoa Head stairs if you're out of shape. Because, like I said, it made me cry. And I know that's mean. Like, if you want to try it and just go slow or something, by all means do it. But I'm just saying, that was like one of the hardest hikes, stairs that I ever have done. Yeah. Anyways, I guess I tried to shorten that up. I know there's so much more that I need to see while I'm there. I want to go back so bad. It's not even funny. Like, that's my favorite place. I also want to go to other islands. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever done any of these things, what you recommend, what you don't recommend. Also what you recommend from the other islands, because I've never been there. So if you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments below. Also let me know like where you'd like me to review, and maybe one day I can go travel there. I'm just going to be reviewing the places that I've been to in the past. Obviously I've been to a lot of places, but I'm gonna run out pretty soon with these videos because I don't have any like trips planned for the future, so I kind of need some ideas. So anyway, let me know what you thought of this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!